Sandman. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on another team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy Enter Sandman. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will go to work first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup, and, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Dropping back, it's Drones. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Got it in the middle, it's Green. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to pass. It's back. Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Pressure coming. With the catch, it's Fletcher. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Canes will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Green. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. To the air, it's Drones. He's got him. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Hokies look to keep this drive humming. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Just trying to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Still running at the 40. Bulldozes and runs through another guy. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They go to the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the back. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And that is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. The give on the counter. Makes a man miss. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Drones. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. He'll pull it down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, you have to believe Virginia Tech has had this one circled. Just last year, they were victims to the lunacy and perhaps questionable call that Miami was able to pull it out at the very end. The Cajuns just did that over and over again.
And Miami did it all year.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Hokies have taken it inside the 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Firing to the right, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Hokies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 10 to North Carolina. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a man. It's back. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. And that's a live ball. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Oh, better look out. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking for a man. It's Drones. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hokies decide to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it to the right. There he goes. Gets it past the marker. The 20. Past the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Canes.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Fires to the big fella. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the ground with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
From the gun, the ground game. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force footballs.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. On the run, it's Fletcher. Breaks into the open. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense. I'm very lucky to get that football back.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next day.
And the Canes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking for a crease to the left. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Hurricanes will call on their punt team. A low line drive and short kick. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Now on first down from the 28. Running the option. It's Drones. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Got a man. It's Selden.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
A strike downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Hokies are marching down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's Drones. The screen, he's got wheels. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
Turning it on! Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Holloway. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. It's complete to the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back and leaves it. Touchdown, Hokie! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Marion. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Grab behind the line, it's Fletcher. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Terrific job not just settling for the negative play and getting it to the running back.
Yeah, and you're supposed to go through your progressions, and you're obviously wanting to attack down the field and make a big play, but a lot of times when you dump it off to the running back, he can make something happen. And you're right, get something positive out of it instead of taking a sack.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. He wants to take the top off. He's got it down the left side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. They want the edge on the jet sweep. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
The kick is on its way. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air, it's Drones. Just a short pass to the tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Hokies are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Stewart. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bennett. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This kick would be hard enough straight on. 57 yards. He's also on the left hash. He slides that just inside the right upright. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marion. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Grab near the marker. It's Bauman. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Fires one high and deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Hurricanes will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Drones. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Hokies are flying down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Creates a little space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Across the 25, he's got room. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hokies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. At the 35, he's open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Beck. That's caught It's Fletcher. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pocket breaking down. Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These fans touching the figurative Hokie Stone, doing their part to help out on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, a really nice decision early in the game by the QB. You're in great field position, at least going to have an opportunity to kick a field goal. Third down, nothing open, just throw it away and let your head coach make the decision.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Southern is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 17 over Old Dominion. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, if he keeps making more of those, Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football. And this guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Drones. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Well, the quarterback trying to get aggressive there on 3rd down. He saw something he liked in a matchup he wanted to take advantage of, but the defense, they simply weren't fooled, and they're able to come away with the pick.
Quarterback may change this route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. And off from the shotgun. Past the 40. Open space at the 25. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And And the Hokies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. The Hokies will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Absolutely perfect. That brings him to within 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Back to throw, it's Drones. Fires complete on the crosser. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun to give, looking for room. He breaks a tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Good right down the boulevard. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Beck. He fires to the left side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Canes have their offense in high gear. Sends it back in motion. Now from inside the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Try to barge their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Canes headed quickly to the line. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown Hurricanes! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
To throw, it's Thrones. Defense on the move. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to take a shot. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
With the catch, it's Bennett. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Hokies line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Hokies are threatening in the red zone. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished. And this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Beck. Makes the grab. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Moving away from pressure. And the defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Hurricanes will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he got loose. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Hokies can really attack on this second and short. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Back to pass, it's Chadwick. Grabbed in the middle, it's Daniels.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the 1st down, a few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Quick step and go. Wide open space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Drones. He lost one down the sideline. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Daniels. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Dances away. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Drones. It's caught. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Have to execute with precision. Under a minute and a half to play. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Got him downfield. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And